right, welcome back to another episode. So basically what we're going to do today is, I already described this in the previous episode. So in my 60-day challenge, not sure if this is the right layout. Basically what I want to do is gamify my 60-day challenge of building a public. So what we currently have is at the admin dashboard. So what we built last episode is a block generator. So basically what this does, it will get the transcript of my video, it extracts the data and creates a blog post for me that looks something like this. I will still need to make some changes, but the output is not that bad. But basically what I want to do is, per episode that we're building in public, is have a daily checklist. So I need to upload one video every day. I need to create a blog post. I need to create 2 tweets and a daily progress summary. So basically that's all the steps I would need to do, and I want to have some basic dashboard for this. Then a streak visualization, so we show a calendar, a streak, just to keep myself motivated. I will finish it anyway, but I think this is just a fun extra thing to do. And then the most excited thing for me is to have a public progress board. So here I just want to show you guys the progress, also like all the notes that I make, all the to-dos, all whatever, because now I store it locally, but I think it's good for you guys to have access to this as well. And then also what I want to do is a feedback loop there. So if you have feedback on the video, if you have feedback on the directory that we're building, I want to build something that it's interactive with you guys, but also with me. So here we have the feedback and roadmap system. So content feedback for the video quality, presentation style, editing. Currently I'm not editing. I want to do it in the future. I just don't have time. Directory feature requests, video topic suggestions. If you feel like, hey, I want some more in-depth about a specific topic, you can tell to me. Response feedback, and then we make some public roadmap of like futures to describe, in progress, recently completed. So we have, you guys can add some feedback. So what I want to do today is start building this. So I already mapped this out. So what we're gonna do, we'll get into the episode soon. So we're gonna push this to cursor and say like, okay, hey, analyze our whole dashboard first, all the functionality that we have, then check this feature, tell us what database tables we need, we'll implement this, and then we start building the actual features. All right, thanks so much for watching. If you've been following me for a while, I've been on YouTube for 2 weeks now. Yeah, it was just to improve my public speaking, but I actually start to enjoy it, so that's a very good thing. If you like my content, please subscribe. It would help me out a lot. Not a lot, but it's just nice to see potential growth. Like if we now look, I also implemented this so I can see my amount of subscribers, the amount of growth, I can see my engagement. So yeah, it's fun for me. Like I want to gamify it. And so yeah, let's get into the episode and hopefully it goes smooth and we have this feature live soon. Okay, so what we will be doing is we're just gonna copy it in, take cursor. I'm gonna make this bigger for you guys so you can read it. We open a new chat with Command I. We make sure we have the agent. For this one, I want Sonnet thinking. Maybe we can even try Max. I'm not sure if it's already working, but cursor just released Max. So I'm gonna push this in and then put some lines and then use Super Whisper. Okay, the above, I just want to implement in the current dashboard. I also want to include it into the current blog post creation for the from YouTube URL to transcript to blog post that we previously generated. So please analyze that first. Please analyze the whole dashboard and the code base and also the cursor rules. So also check the database structure that we currently handle and provide insights in which tables we need to create. And we can just take it from there. Please first analyze properly so we don't make any duplications. I just want to add this feature to my dashboard. I'm just saying this just to make sure that it's not gonna mess up the whole code base, because this happened a few times. So now it's just going to analyze the whole code base, and then I'm actually going to check. So it's called subcursor entropic 3.7 mega. It's called mega, right? Max, sorry. Let me also make this bigger for you. Client says support for comment 3.7 max. I also saw that, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's like more expensive, like 5 cents per request. I'm just curious, like, if it's better, then I will just use it. If it's not better, then who cares? So create table challenge task. So let's open our Supabase. Personal website, our tables. So we have challenge days. We do have. I don't think we use it, so. Let's just see what it comes up with. So here it made the SQL already. I just want to see. Challenge dashboard tables for the 60-day challenge. Create table challenge task. And then feedback collection, create table challenge feedback. Challenge dashboard. I'm just going to roll with what they come with. So now we're just going to check if it actually created. Press auto layout. Challenge analytics, challenge days. I'm gonna let this run. Whenever it's done, let's analyze it together. Okay, so I think this took about 5 minutes, which is not bad if it's working, right? So great, all the necessary components and dependencies are installed. Daily checklist component to track daily tasks, video, blog post, tweet, etc. Visualization, public progress board, the time of completed challenge days with a link to content, feedback system, analytics dashboard, blog integration. To use the dashboard, go to dashboard challenge. When creating a blog post, use the 60-day challenge dropdown. First, let's check that. So if we have a post, maybe it's only with new post. Say create new post. I don't see that. So challenge. Something tripping there. Okay, so that doesn't seem to work. When I open the challenge page, I just see a loading indicator. Nothing else happens. Can you please check why it's not loading, or can you add some debug logging? It's not there yet. Oh, the whole application is not loading. Okay, let me just rebuild. Okay, now it's loading. Challenge. This one's struggling. It's my internet, maybe. No, that should be fine. I'm gonna let this do the job. Whenever it's done, we'll continue. Okay, I think we need to analyze what it's actually doing, because for some reason it wants us to set up the challenge. So I don't really understand. And here it just keeps loading user information. Also, it made the application very slow. So I'm just going to ask Cursor what it actually built and how it actually working. Can you explain me how this is actually working? Because it's asking me to set up the challenge and all the loading takes super long. I just want to know, because we now have the challenge feedback table, we have the challenge task table, we have the challenge analytics table, and challenge retrospectives. Just it makes the application very slow and I cannot see any challenge. So can you please explain to me how it's currently set up and why is it being set up in this way? And can we make any changes to it so it's actually working? Because now I cannot load anything. And also it keeps loading for user ID and some other information. I had some, like, it's been like 15 minutes now that it's been generated, not generating, but also with some feedback from me. Because for some reason, this whole application bugs out now, which is not great. Maybe I should have done it step by step. This is now not working at all. I'm just gonna, okay. Challenge test, daily test, you have to complete. Feedback on your progress, daily reflections. It's component independently gets authenticated user, which adds extra network request. I don't think we need this user call. So this dashboard is only for one user. So I don't think we need this user authentication. It's not like a SaaS we're building. It's like my personal dashboard. So the data that we show is just for one person. So I think whoever's in the admin dashboard can just see this. Like, we don't need any user authentication. So please simplify this. And also then explain me how to set this up, because it seems quite confusing and it should actually be a very straightforward implementation. For some reason, it now for every step it's going to authenticate who is logged in, but probably also if we check in the database, probably this got many. Oh, it didn't get many requests. Here, authentication request, 3,600. Also the REST API. It built it in a very strange way. So this is your personal dashboard. Let's simplify the whole approach by removing user authentication entirely and making this a straightforward dashboard for you. Wait. I think we need to. I still want to log in, so you guys cannot access the dashboard. I think that this should be way simplified. Okay, this actually gave a lot of issues. It made a very complicated dashboard. So now what it came back with is this. So we have the challenge progress, we have today's stats, we have daily tasks, notes, and progress. I like this. It just needs to be more aligned to the left, I think. And the issue is that I think it's not connected to the database now, because here it's saying this explanation, state management, future is currently working, day navigation 160, visual progress tracking, task completion tracking locally, node section, basic statistics. Next step would be add persistence by adding Supabase integration, adding task persistence, and adding analytics. So what I want to do is, like, it's now connected to our Supabase tables or not, and how do we add daily tasks? So our Supabase tables are those, right? Just gonna put it here. Take a screenshot, upload it. Do we move forward here? And just for some reason, it made like this whole weird infrastructure of to implement any specific feature like retrospective or analytics. Is there any specific I want to connect it to the database? But the previous integration was too complex. Please connect it, but remove all the user checks, etc. Since it's only a dashboard that I will use. Let's see what it will come back with. Also, I have to record like 1 hour later because I think Anthropic went offline for like an hour. And yeah, I'm not a developer, so I had to take a break, which is also good sometimes, but it was annoying that I couldn't continue. Okay, guys, Robin from the future here. Yesterday, Anthropic went offline and I couldn't continue, and then I continued later in bed, and actually I had a lot of issues. So basically rebuilt the whole thing from scratch. I'm gonna show it to you guys. Let's open localhost. So there's a few things here. So let me open the admin dashboard first. Oh wait, sorry, it's called dashboard. My fault. So we now have the challenge tab. I'm not a big fan of the layout yet, but it's kind of working. So basically what we have the daily task, currently day 16, 44 days left, today's test 0 out of 3, and 27% overall progress. Then we have here a blog post or episode. So I add the link, and then I'll show you later how it works. And I complete it and I save it, and then this updates. Same with upload video and then publish 2 tweets. No, but that's also not that relevant. Then here I can see the streak in a calendar view. So what I still need to do is here in the progress. So I updated day 1. I need to do it for all the days still. So I want to work on optimizing the blog generator and then start uploading the blog post. And then this will update, and then we can actually keep track on it. So I have this feedback. This should be public for you guys. So I didn't work on this yet, so maybe we can quickly fix this now. Retrospective. Basically what I made is what wins did I have today, what challenges, what insights, action items, and then my mood score. So we can keep nice track on that. And then the history, but since we only finished this now. And then the analytics, I should do this manual, but maybe we can actually implement it with blog views, the video views maybe. Let's just keep it focused on the videos. And then what I made as well is this. So it still needs work, but basically I made this public page. So if you go to my website, I made it public already, but it's not 100% functional yet. Is this. So basically you guys can see my streak if I actually stick to what I'm doing, like if I actually upload every day. And then per day you can click on it and view the blog post about the specific episode or the video. So what's happening if I, in the admin dashboard, so I do my daily task, I link my work, it would automatically show here. So what I want to do is I want to add like proper notes, and that's why I want the blogs to have like good content. And then if I mention the product, you guys can just click on it and have it. So I just want to make one proper overview for you guys. And maybe I can also like add a section with tools that I use, just add the link. And actually, I was actually looking into monetizing this, but most of the tools that I'm using don't have any affiliate program. So no benefits for me, but I will still add the link so you guys can see what I'm using. And then I want to work on this one. So there's two things I want to build. One is a feedback system for you to criticize my videos. And then, well, one is criticize, one is asking for more in-depth videos. So let's say I did some keyword research with Ahrefs. If you guys want more specifics on this, just add it here. Then people can upvote it, and then I can create content based on that. Or if you like, fix your microphone, or I hate your glasses, it's blue light blockers and it actually prevents me from having headache. I'm not sure if it's placebo or not, but if it's working for me, then it's fine, I guess. So I want to add this. The only thing, let me, here. So there was a lot of issues that I had to resolve, but it's all done. I think if we go to an incognito screen, test. Yeah, so there's an issue. So I'm gonna go in cursor. Okay, when a non-logged in user is trying to load feedback, I get an error message. I will upload the error message as well. Can you please check what's going wrong? I already changed the row level security. So if we go to Supabase and to my personal website, I believe, so okay, so let me, if you guys are interested in this, let me zoom in a little bit. So what it created is challenge analytics. So that's the analytical tab. That's this one. Maybe it's set up a new server. Wait. Looking at the public feed form, you have already updated the code to null. Yeah, so it set up a new server and then the current running one is not working. So we're gonna restart the server. Maybe I can just do it side by side. So the challenge analytics table is this. I also need to remove the duplicate headings. I'll do that later. Then we have the challenge days. I think we don't use this. This is what we made at the beginning, but then I had to change the whole structure. So then we have challenge task, which is this. And basically what I did, I made it a SQL where it would upload all those 3 tasks for the next 60 days. So you can see in the database, we have for every day those 3 tasks. Then we have the challenge feedback. That's for you guys. That's the public one. So we need to work on this one. Then we have the retrospectives. So I'm also planning what I want to do is once I finish the episode in my challenge, so that's a different playlist in YouTube, is to then just at the end of the day go into this retrospective tab and then fill it in with you guys, and then maybe guys like to see that, maybe not. And then also I want to make a to-do list for the challenge. So currently we have it in Obsidian, but I want to add it there, and then maybe it's fun if you guys can upvote things or not. Yeah, I think those are the changes. So let's see if Cursor made any changes. I found if you look at database table structure for challenge feedback, there are several constraints that are causing error. User ID, day number, feedback type. Go to your Supabase and apply those RLS policies. So what you do is you go to Supabase, you go to SQL editor, paste this in. Okay, done. It wants us to create more policies. Okay, already exist. Play the existing feedback form on the server side if needed. We've now fixed the client side feedback submission to include all required fields. user ID, edit day number, edit feedback type. Anyone can view challenge task. Anyone to view approved feedback. Anyone to submit new feedback with anonymous user ID. Those changes non-logged in users should be able to successfully submit. Okay, so I'm gonna open localhost in incognito. So first, this was also an issue. So I don't know why it's showing day 60 here, but this should show day 16. Is there a difference between me being logged in? Localhost. Ah, no. So in this one, it's only working in the backend. Okay. So, okay, let's see if we now add feedback test. Okay. Day number. Challenge feedback, ID, user ID, feedback type. Table. So this is a screenshot of the table, and then this is the error. And then also next is giving us issues. Gonna paste those in as well. So this is on the public page. Okay, I'm gonna let this run, and whenever it's done, I'll get back to you. Okay, so apparently it had too many fields. Now it wants me to add upstream connect error, disconnect reset before headers reset. Okay, I think those already exist. Except we're gonna open it again. What I actually noticed with another project that I'm currently building, if you use, let's say, Claude 3.7 Sonnet thinking to map out what you want to do. So I did it already with Claude, but then if you do it with the thinking and then make like a markdown file with the task, the same as that we did with if you are watching the other challenge. We mapped it out all from the beginning, then make a checklist with all the steps that need to be taken, and then let it work from that sheet with like Claude 3.5 or 3.7. Okay, let's see what Monsieur correctly set. I think that should be fine. Okay, so add a proper user tracking the form now first checks if the user authenticated if they're logged in. If it's not, use a nil. Text submitted field, improved error handling. Make sure to apply these are okay. So let's see. Stop. So I'm still getting those errors. So on the public page, non-logged in users should be able to submit this. So I'm not sure why there's a user check. People that are not logged in should be able to fill in this, so that this page is for public and whoever wants to submit feedback can submit it. And also people who want to upvote can upvote without being logged in. Okay, so it came back and now it says submit those policies. Already exist. The other one should sure user ID column in. Okay. Allow anyone to submit feedback without authentication. Store feedback with a null user ID. Required essential fields for feedback submission. Let's see. Let's refresh. Not lucky today. Maybe it's using the wrong page or component. Also here it's stored the component folder in the Do you guys have any other ideas on what I can build on this page? What do you guys want to see? But this is just also for me keeping myself motivated to see like, okay, hey, I'm actually succeeding the 60-day challenge. But I also just want to add value for you guys here. Okay, we have to add another policy. I think now we, after this, need to revise all the policies. Okay, let's see again. Let's say express user the approved error message. How do other tools work? Like those public, I'm not sure if it's public, maybe actually need an account. But then I also don't want it to be too complicated for you guys to upvote something. But then on the other hand, I don't want people to spam. If you guys have any idea, if you're watching this, please let me know. Okay, so we got some new feedback. We need to make this be able to be nullable. So we'll drop this. Then we have this. We need to drop it first and then make it again. Or maybe it's fine. Okay, so this is not also relevant. I'm not sure if it's nice for this episode to actually include this. Probably it's gonna be an hour of big bug fixing. So what I'm suggesting is I'm gonna end the episode here. In the next episode, I will have this fixed, and then we just start building out and updating all the information, and also start improving the blog post generator that we have. So who doesn't know, I made a blog post generator just to have like a base outline of my content. So basically what we do, we insert a YouTube URL, then we extract the transcript, and then based on that we made a prompt with the Anthropic API to create the content for us, and then we can manually revise. But then at least I remember what I talked about. And then basically what I want to do is when I fill in the challenge, the retrospective and the feedback, not the feedback, the retrospective, I want to include this as well. So then we have like a daily, some daily like my mood and like the action items and just some overview of the overall progress of this challenge. And then in the future, I just also want to do something for this in my personal life. Not per se the wins, but like to-do list and yeah, just goals of myself. Yeah, sorry that I cannot finish this right now. Like also I had to do 2 recordings for 1 episode. I'll fix this. I'll explain you in the next episode how I fixed it, if I can figure it out. And then hope to see you at the next episode. Also, if you have any requests, please let me know. I'm happy to make whatever content. I'm also talking to one editor now, so I want to make maybe 10-minute videos going very deep into one topic, because now it's just all unedited. Some people actually like it. I get comments that they prefer this kind of content. It's very easy to watch for them, but I can also imagine that the attention span is quite low and you just want to see the results. So I'm working on that, so please bear with me. Thank you for watching. If you like this content, please subscribe. Still don't like you asking for it, but it helps. Subscribers going up. Thank you so much. Have a nice day and see you at the next episode. Cheers.